Well, hello and welcome to the little bit of business orientation for you. So I'm going to go through a little bit more in your welcome guide and give you some facts and information because I feel like it's really important for you to have all the facts so you can make a really informed, smart decision. Now, Mary Kay is so phenomenal that you can start your business for just $100 and you get your starter kit full of all the 400 goodies. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And then on top of that, Mary Kay allows us to have product on our shelf. So you can have full product on your shelf and kind of if you're thinking about Mary Kay as a department store, have all your departments open. You can have some product on your shelf, maybe only have skincare and a little bit of color, open, or you can have no product on your shelf and just take orders and make deliveries. And so Mary Kay gives you those options. And it doesn't matter, quite honestly, for me what you do product on the shelf wise. I have my full product on the shelf, but it matters for me for you because I don't want you to be frustrated or discouraged because you're running out of product and can't give your customers what they need. So you want to be able to provide that great customer service. So I'll go through some of the information, and one of the things I like to start with is, when you're first starting your business, you're going to do those practice phases, and you might do, 3 or 4 or 5 get-togethers with gals, and I'll just use an average because there's between 4 and 6 usually at those, but we'll say maybe 5s at each one of those. And so if you kind of look at this is kind of a little pictorial example of that. So if you have your 5 parties, the great thing about that is each one of these, there's going to be 5 gals there. And these gals are people who friends, family, those close girlfriends. They're like, sure, I'll help you out. I would love to try Mary Kay. And then these gals down here, these are parties booked from your parties. And so this first crew of parties you're going to, get in front of, between 25, 30, around that many gals. Then you go through training so you can learn how to book from your parties. And I have such great tips for that. It works really well. And so on average, you're going to book about 2 parties from each of your parties. And so from each of those, then, you have all these folks. And these folks might know you as Sarah's sister. They might know you as Julie's best friend, but they don't know you quite as well. They're friends of friends. But the gals at these parties, when you're booking with those gals are going to treat you more as a professional because they don't know you as well. They're also going to be a lot more faces, and you can book again from those parties. So you can see how it kind of mushrooms and blossoms out from there. So that first group, you're going to see about 25 or so. That second crew, you're going to see about, 50 or so, a little bit more. And here, you're going to see around 100 faces. So you can see how this is like your first month of business, second month, third month, you can really kind of bloom and blossom out. So we want to be thinking about having enough product for what you want for your business. Now, if you're just going to be holding maybe 1 or 2 parties a week, or maybe 2 or 3 per month, then maybe you won't need that absolute full store, but maybe you want it. So let me give you some information, some things you want to think about. And these are also in your welcome guide, so you can follow along with me. That would be just fine. First off, there is a questionnaire that I would love for you to fill out. So it just kind of gives us a grid of how many appointments you want to hold, how many meetings you want to attend if you want to go to training, long range goals, do you want to earn a car, do you just want to build a solid base of customers, desired monthly earnings, and it'll give us a little bit of a recommendation. Now based on that, we can kind of gear what you want and what's going to be the best fit for you. But some things that you always want to follow along and think about, some benefits of having product on the shelf, is you want to think about product for special needs skin, combo, oily, blemish prone skin, products, fragrances, color, those kind of things, sun care, body care items. Also products to service those Mary Kay orphans, gals who love Mary Kay but have lost their consultant for one reason or another. And then also to service your reorder customers. So you want to think about all of those things. Also, some benefits of having product on your shelf, it does save time because there's no deliveries. So it's really quick and easy that way, because you have a party or somebody comes over to your house and needs something, you just deliver it right then. You don't have to order it and deliver it later. Customers do purchase more when they can have it on the spot. And it also provides even more loyalty to you, because they're not going to go to a department store or to Target or anything like that, or to another consultant, if they know they can always get it from you. Also, you can schedule those checkup facials immediately, because they're already using the product, so you have something to check up on. It is definitely less frustrating. It's tougher to sell what you don't have. It's kind of like selling from theory. Our catalogs, they're absolutely fantastic. They're kind of like, beauty magazines. However, they're just pictures, and it's so much different when they actually get to try it. And, oftentimes at my parties, when I mention at the end, oh, by the way, you can take it home today, I do have it on my shelf. So many times girls are like, oh wait, can I have that catalog back? I want to look at a couple other things that I need for this weekend. Also, it sets up yourself for success with your commitment. You're kind of putting yourself out there. You're like, yeah, I can do this. This is great. It affords you trading power. What that means is we don't buy from another consultant. We're just independent contractors with Mary Kay, so we buy from the company. There's no upline or downline or anything like that. However, what you can do is you could trade. Maybe you have a Fancy Nancy and you need a Cafe Au Lait lip gloss. You can swap it out with another consultant and trade. If you don't have product on your shelf, then you just kind of need to call the company and have them, order some more product from them. Also, you get a ton of free product, and I'm going to go through that with you in just a minute, because it's amazing, all the free product that Mary Kay gives you. I kind of want to be a new consultant again. It's pretty fantastic. One of my favorite things, and the reason that I decided to go ahead and get product on my shelf, is Mary Kay has a no-risk policy. It's got a 90% buyback guarantee. And what that means is within a year, if you decide, you know what, this isn't for me, you can box up any of the unsold, unused products you ordered that year and return it back to the company and get 90 cents on the dollar for what you paid for it. So even if you do one of the larger orders, your 10% risk is pretty negligible. And that's how much Mary Kay believes in you and believes in you having the product on your hand. Also, it's really beneficial. I went to another at-home business, a party that they had, and I remember ordering stuff with some kitchen stuff or whatever. And when it finally got to my house 6 weeks later, I didn't even remember what I ordered. And I kind of was like, do I want to keep this? I almost returned it, but then I didn't. I, re-looked at the catalog and realized what it was. But that's the nice thing about Mary Kay. You have skincare and cosmetics. Those are impulse buys. People they just felt their skin feeling so good. They want to be feeling that good tomorrow also. Also, if you kind of only hold appointments to see how much you can sell, you're never going to have a true representation of what you could have sold. It's kind of like if you had a fireplace and you said, oh, well, give me some fire, give me some heat, and then I'll put some wood in you. It's totally backwards. So you really want to think about that. Also, borrowing the money, it does treat it like a business. It is an investment, not an expenditure. If you were going to go out buy some new couches or new boots or a new outfit or something, that's debt. That's not going to make you any money. But when you're purchasing product, that's something you can sell. And so it's shifting to kind of a business mindset and realizing that's an investment. I can turn around and sell that for double of what I paid for it. In fact, if you were going to put $1,000 in the bank at 9% interest, it would take 9 years to double that. Where with Mary Kay, you can turn around and sell that product and double your money right there. I do lots of training on how to have your low payment come out of your Mary Kay income and your Mary Kay sales, not the family budget. And it does give us a have to work to make a payment, which is sometimes good for some of us. Plus, that interest is tax deductible. And really, in today's economy, who else is going to give you a 90% guarantee on your return? So going on to the next page, it has some product on the shelf options which you can follow along, but I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Ready, Set, Sell brochure. And what I love about this brochure, it comes in your starter kit, and you may have already gotten one from me, but it has all of the free product available to you. And so I'm going to go ahead and start with just kind of the demo and display orders. What I love about this is it starts with just 600 product, and this is really a demo or display. And it's kind of exactly what I have in my bathroom, really, is about 600 wholesale. takes a lot to keep me cute. But think about what's in your shower and your satin hands and your face washes and your makeup and color and all that. But the great thing is Mary Kay gives you the time-wise microdermabrasion and a firming eye cream free. So you get 117 in free, plus a roll-up bag as well as 2 of the mirrors. And you get a $15 credit on your second order. So what your second order is $400, now it's $375. So this is kind of like a display, a demo. The next one is the 1200, and the 1200 is great, but you want to kind of look at it this way, because half of it is your display or demo, and the other half is product that you'll have available to sell. The great thing is you get that microdermabrasion firming eye cream bundle, but you also get to choose another bundle. And what I love about that is Mary Kay has tons of bundles available for you. Isn't that exciting? So you get to actually choose what free product you want. Whether it's the Mary Kay Favorites, which is $96, that's the one I always recommend because you get more free product. Or you can choose Repair or Color or Botanicals, whatever you'd like. Okay? So you get to choose one bundle with this. You also get the roll-up bag, mirrors, and a brush cleaner, and a $35 credit on that second order. So with 1200, you get 223 in free product as well as an additional 35. Okay? Going up to the 1800, this is what's considered a star order. And this services about 10 to 15 customers, generally speaking. 10 with the time-wise skincare, 15 just regular customers. And all of these pictures are totally customizable. They're just kind of a picture representation of something. And what I love about this is the 1800 you turn around and sell for 3600. This is the first time that you are eligible to be a star consultant. And it is so advantageous to start as a star, especially if you ever are wanting to do something more with your business, maybe